I'd like to talk to you about some setup fundamentals that almost all great putters possess. There's some things that are preferences. For example, there's different ball positions, there's different grip types. However, there are a lot of things that are common among all great putters, or most great putters. The first thing is in our setup is let's take our arms and get our arms connected on our body. If I just take my hands and clap them together, I just want to bring them on my body where I have a little bit of bend. So important. That allows everything to tie together and set up this triangle. From there, if we can maintain that triangle throughout our swing, that's going to give us the best opportunity to control the putter face and roll the ball at the proper distance. So let's get our arms and body connected. The second key fundamental, after we get ourselves set up in this connected position, would be getting our forearms and our shaft on the same angle. If we got our grip too far down in the fingers, where now our shaft is on one angle and our arms are on another, it becomes difficult for us to control the putter face and have any touch or feel. So we want to make sure we get our forearms and our shaft on the same angle. From there, if I simply just bend over from the waist and get ourselves into a good balanced position, which is very, very important. If I got myself into a balanced position, my weight's not out here on my toes, just like I'm not back here on my heels. I should be able to lift both my heels and my toes up off the ground, which is going to allow me to be in a balanced position and keep my putter from wobbling all over. The third key fundamental is going to be the ability to have a stable head and a stable body. If we can get ourselves set up over the ball and hit some putts without a lot of lower body movement or following the putt, that's going to make hitting the ball in the center of the putter face much easier to accomplish, which is going to allow us to roll the ball a consistent distance, and by striking the ball in the center of the putter face, it will also allow us to control the putter face better. Once we get ourselves into a good setup position, let's talk about the stroke itself. As we've said, we want to get our forearms and shaft on the same angle and get our arms connected to our body. From there, if I were to just take this putter and run it up into the center of my body like a belly putter, all we want to try to do would be maintain this relationship between the golf club and my shoulders and get the feeling of everything swinging together in sync. I'm not throwing my hands at the putter head and over-accelerating my hands. I've got everything going together in a very natural, neutral setup position. When we get set up into that setup position, it allows us to swing everything together and we can control our distance.